Hello, welcome to our playthrough of Before We Leave, and now let's head into our episode. Hello, welcome back to our playthrough of Before We Leave. Enjoying the game still? Fun game. Definitely going to try through on my own just to grab some achievements, namely the 7 planets in one game, and probably the colonize an outer planet, along with a few others. I did talk to the devs, and we have been on. If I go to planet 1, right? Island 1? Can't believe I could say I talked to the devs, but I did talk to the devs. Alright. F. I believe it's under mining. Here it is. Iron Highland. Okay. So, the way it's supposed to work, I asked about these deep mines, and the way it's supposed to work, apparently, is that if you notice I click here, it says Iron Highland. Alright? So this has nothing to do with it. The rusting hulk doesn't matter. What matters is whether it's an iron highland or a stone highland. So the fact, and where is it, that iron. Yeah. I could have sworn. Island. F. Stone. So Stone Highland. We're good there. Yeah, so it's not gonna matter if I slap something down here. Because this is, theoretically, this is a stone highland. No matter where I put the deep mine, it will be stone. Yes, except we may get rid of the fuel refinery. If I... Oh, alright. So, okay, I could have sworn I had. Yeah, alright. Yeah, apparently if you go to fertilities, air shimmers, high ground contains caches of underground iron if you can get it. So that's how it states it. I hate to call them out on this, but there has been a patch. There was a patch this morning at the time of recording. So I'm wondering if they noticed a bug that I pointed out and fixed it. Because at one point, if you go back in my older videos, and I'm pretty sure you can do this, I had iron here, right? Which we're supposed to. But if I tried to place a deep mine here, we'll say, it would have said stone. So that's going to change things. We're going to be rearranging, in case you're wondering. The purpose of this recording session is to protect a whole planet with an Aegis shield? That's how it's Aegis shield. So if you look at it, says in the description, building an Aegis shield on every island on a planet will protect the whole planet. Okay, so our choices are Planet 3 with 4 islands. 1, 2. Are they all settled? 3. I don't know if it'll count this, and that's what I'm worried about. So we'll say 5. It ain't gonna be Planet 2, because there's 5 islands. Let that build up. There's always a loading process, which is fine. It's really quick. Because not only are there 5 islands, but that means if the dev is to be believed, each of these counts as an island. An island by itself. You can't just settle here and have the entire thing count as an island. So there's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 we would have to build here. So we're going to go back to Island 2. And we're actually just going to... Oh shit, we already built it. Takes 30 per minute, contains 0 of 764. I guess we keep... Actually, we keep... It's built, we're gonna keep the shield. Can't upgrade it, that's fine. 13 spare workers, that's fine. Power, we're producing 129. We're using 155. Sort of. I don't think it counts the battery. That's the thing. But just in case, we will go ahead and queue up a few things. First, not a battery plant. 3 more solar generators. Next. We're going to build power around this way, and... Oh, yes. Thank you. Yeah, I think we keep this road here, just so we know we can't build. There. Which means, well, we might end up deleting this. Or some... No. Well, these aren't going to be used. Okay. And we'll let that tick. So I think the priority is Planet 1 is here. Now, the other thing I want to check, which we do have room for. So Iron Highlands. No adjacent mountain. We'll go ahead and delete you. We don't need to make stone. I'm okay with it. How are we doing? Okay, so wool is still a problem on Island 1. Planet. So if we go to Planet 2, Island 1. Oh. Ah, wrong one. Planet 2, I was like, I think that's Planet 3. Okay. Cotton is the problem. But we were actually able to build clothing here. So what we're going to do I think since we can't build cotton here, we can do wheat. We may build some wheat here then. Is an option. So these are stone highlands. So once the metal is all gone here, I can't build any more. Good to know. But I can mine out. Oh, that sucks. Huh. We could build some iron mining here, I guess. We could build wheat here too. We could turn this into wheat fields, actually. And ship in a lot of things. What I think I'm going to do is, if I go back to Planet 1, Island 1, we've never been able to get any sort of clothing here. Ever. So what we're going to do is... delete the tailors. All the tailors. They're just gonna go away. We're fine. We're gonna get rid of some weavers. Or all the weavers. We'll keep these 2 weavers. And what we will do is queue up 1, 2, 3. 3 more cotton. And all this island is going to produce is basic cloth and a cotton. Alright? That's the goal. Speaking of which. Okay. And we might be able to finagle this a little better. That'll free up some space. Yes, I know. And we're going to manage shipping. Manage shipping. And island 2 to island 1. No wool. Done. Glass. Chemicals. I don't think we need that many. We'll say 30 and 30 for now. Tools. Yes. Wood. Fine. Cotton. Fine. Keep a reserve. We're pumping out... Let's say keep a reserve of 30 for now. And see how that does. Alright. And now, system view. Actually, I think that's all we need to do. Because now we're doing planet 1 to planet 2. This is a mess. Planet 1 to planet 3. Alright, let's delete that one for now. Planet 3 to planet 4. Yep. Planet 2 to planet 4. Yep. Planet 1 to planet 2. Yes. We're just gonna shove all the cotton onto planet 2, and that will make our clothes. And a decent amount of fabric. And we're gonna try to shove as much wool as we can. Actually, we don't need to shove the wool. So this is the goal. Then we'll get the cement moving. I don't think we need to do fuel. Fuel chemicals, I feel like you can do on a, like, keep planet to planet sort of thing. Tools, not so much. Electronics, definitely not. And definitely not food. Oil as well, I feel like you can keep on a planet to planet basis. Sort of thing. I don't understand why it's shipping only 8 cotton. And not 60. But we'll see. Okay. And I think that's the goal. So, we go back to planet 1. This has all the stuff. Actually, that's not bad, because we can build more houses here if we need them. But we're gonna get a ton of idle workers. How much energy are you producing? 114.75. That's the other thing. Is it? Alright, battery generator. So if we go to energy, we have a battery user. We have 1 solar power, which is actually doing pretty decent. 40 and 40. 2 of these, each one doing 20 or 18, so that's actually a decent amount. What I'm going to do is create a battery plant here. All right. Oh, we have plenty of housing we can upgrade. So, I guess the next step is consolidating our housing. 60 iron, yeah. So we are creating far more iron than we are using. So the other thing I'm going to do is turn Island 1 into a steel tool-producing powerhouse. All the different types of cloth. You're not going to be making this anymore, so we don't have to worry about it. And you don't need the wool either. But at some point, you're going to be getting good clothing and Belenium. So we'll let that stand. Those will be shipped off island. The wool and the good fabric. So if we manage shipping from Island 1 to Island 2. Nope. Fabric? Yes. Nope. We're just going to end this and this. Batches. Oh, these are air lanes. That's why. Island 1. Here we go to Island 2. And from Island 1, you'll be shipping in and good clothing. So those will get drained. 60 is fine once we start making chemicals. In steel. 60 and 60. So these are the big batch items we're going to be shipping off of Island 1. Tools, steel, and cotton. And we'll maintain a reserve of 40. I think that should be fine. On to Island 1. Big batch items. Maybe not even glass, yes. Electronics, oddly enough, not so much. Yeah, we do need crystals. From Crystal Island to Island 2. Yep. Okay. And then from Island 2 to Island 1. And right now, we'll say 30 and 30. And see how that does. So, 3 big batch items. Chemicals, glass, maybe 2. And cement. We're not shipping in cement. That's weird. We'll say 30 and 30. Okay. Island 2, fuel, cement, tools, electronics. We'll drop this down to 30 and 30. And glass will get... Well... I mean, just in case the sea lanes aren't keeping up. Oh, we do need fuel. So 20 and 20 fuel is fine. Gadgets and gadgets, that can seep in. That's fine. Alright, we'll see how that does. Because the other big thing we need to build on this island... We've got 2 big things. What is connected to this? Nothing really. So we can slap the... I think we'll be fine slapping the shield down there. Oh, it needs chemicals. Okay. Does Island 2 have chemicals yet? Hold on. No, none. I think if we go to Island 2 then. Right, we were consolidating. We were debating wheat here. And again, it's saying I have a number of viewers, not showing me all the names. So if you want to get shouted out, you're gonna have to say hello. Okay. Okay. What are we producing here? What do we got? We've got stone, iron. That will eventually go away. Sand. Lots of sand. No oil. Alright, so nothing there. We're producing some glass here. Right? $284 per story. Alright. So we need to finagle that. I don't think we need to produce this much glass. Now, we're not producing oil on this island. So if we've got sand, glass. I think I feel comfortable in deleting this one. And let's go ahead, no storage space, and delete these as well. So now that's on to island, because we're going to need space for a shield generator and a shield generator. Actually, I'm sitting over here. Where do I cram things in? So Island 3. What are you producing? You don't need to produce glass. You are producing oil. Quite a bit of it. And we're hardly using any. So if we go to this, you're producing steel. We do have Iron Highlands, so that's fine. We may slap another one down somewhere. Fuel is fine. And that's it. So you, I think, are going to produce a chemical plant. 29 idle workers. So where... Okay, we don't need this much iron. Okay. Yep, that's fine. No food. Sucks to be you guys. Are we shipping in food? We just don't have anywhere to store it. Manage shipping. So that's Island 2 to Crystal Island. Taters. Water. Alright. Increase that to 60. Got fruits. Meat. How you doing on veg? Oh, wow. Oh, boy. Definitely not that. We haven't even gotten to good meals. Wood. 60, 60, 60. Tools. 60, 60, 60. Cement. 60 and 60. Again, just gonna take time. Glass. 60 and 60. Stone. Plenty of that. 60, 60. Tools. Same thing. Steel's gonna take a while. What else do we need? I mean... invaders too, I guess. What else do we need? Well, we're not gonna build well, we might build cleaners. We got crystal there, we don't need to ship it in. Don't need to ship that in. We might need electronics. Hold on, let's see again. So we're gonna need a shield. Does not take electronics. No. And I want a research institute as well. Again, does not take electronics. Alright, good to know. So now we just need to let things... Yeah. 20 and 20. We're actually gonna go ahead and upgrade a house. Okay. And let's slap down. Definitely put a crystal mine there to drain that. A crystal mine there to drain that one. Oh, Alright, if we delete... I can't build the road there, can I? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe I can. If I delete this. Well, let's find out. If I slap a road down here. Nope. So we can't build a road there. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we can't build that. Right, that's the other thing I wanted to test, is solar power here. Just out of curiosity. We could do solar power, solar power, solar power all the day. Okay, and veggies. Now, we'll wait on that. Get gadgets and gadgets. Alright. Crystal mine. He's mining out this one. 2K! Boy. Actually, is there pollution? Oh. F. Pollution. Yes. Oh, we do have a cleaner. So at some point, if we get chemical... Oh, it takes iron. Something to consider. And let's slap another cleaner. Down there. So I think we only need 2 on this house. Hey! They done good. Speaking of which... Upgrade again. Waiting for steel. This is just gonna take time. Alright, so back to planet 1. Island. Right, you need to make chemicals. That's fine. I'm gonna delete this. And I think I put the shield generator right here. How are we doing on power? Oh. Fascinating. We are going to need more power. I want to leave that for a house in case we need it. So let's put another cleaner there. Call it a day. Now if we take a look at roads. We can do something like this. Not sure I want to, but for now, that's fine. We do have room for food in various places. Do we have a solar generator here? Oh, we do. 40 and 40. Alright, let's... That's the road layer. Alright, let's actually delete... Well... Do we leave that one? Turn it into a cleaner? Do we need a cleaner over here? That's a good question. No. I don't think so. Yeah, no. It's covered. But let's queue up. And I understand it's going to take a while. Generator, generator, generator. Power, power, power. And, again, it's going to take a while to get the selenium there. So, what we need to do is Planet 2, Island 2. Because these guys are mining selenium, and they can mine a lot of it. No storage space. At some point, they're going to get good clothing. Get rid of the meals. Replace it with this. And get rid of the meals. So that should give me 120 now? 116. That is fine. And now, manage shipping. That's cool. Is it just on all the time? It must be. Yeah. We're going to be shipping in crystal, so what we're gonna do is queue up this. Actually, right? There is fine. Oh, plenty of power. Really? Only plus 5%. Wait. Why doesn't it count these two? Alright. I call shenanigans, but we'll count that. Alright. So, let's take a look at... We have this. F. Sorry, transportation. We have this. We do not have a spire. Alright, so we need a skyport somewhere. Got a cleaners there. I guess a skyport there wouldn't hurt. Or even here. We build a road there. And do up a skyport here. That's fine. And delete the toolsmith. Okay. And then, as far as power goes, we need a battery generator and a battery plant. I mean, could put it all the way out here, but I don't think I want to. Can't block in these. Gonna leave this open for something. There's a lot of... How much? How do we have negative... that's weird. Oh, right, but there's nothing connected to this. Yeah, let's do that. Let's slap the battery generator here. You're going to be shipping in steel. You won't have iron. We're going to need room for battery. Or iron ore, I should say. We might need the space for iron. Get rid of this. Replace this. Batteries. Alright, we're good. This is a battery generator, and now we need a battery plant. So this makes the batteries, this stores the batteries, this uses the batteries. Okay. Yes, I know. But at least it's making some. Ooh, more scrap. Alright. As I would say, I don't want to think about my future. Not on my seat. Okay, hold on. What is this? I don't think we read this one. Approximately 250 years after descent. Every day is the same. Potatoes. So many potatoes. I stare out at the potato field, hoe in hand, and grimace at the potato plants growing beneath the artificial grow lights. Dad's working nearby, covered in sweat, looking for all the world like he was born for this. His parents once grew potatoes upon the surface, farmers like us for generations stretching back in time. Mom's parents, too. At least that's the lecture we always get. A family legend is to be believed. The ring Mom wears is set with a gem made from fossilized potato. All at once, the idea of seeing even one more potato makes me want to scream. I throw the hoe to the ground and walk out. Dumas senses my mood immediately, leaping rows of potato plants to catch up with me as I stride through the exit into the cooler atmosphere of the hallway. Georgie, he asks, what's wrong? Just need a break, I say. He darts in front of me, eyes narrowed. I have to stop walking so I don't barrel straight into him. So the idea is tempting. Everyone else in the bunker loves the idea of having a twin. Everyone else doesn't have to deal with Dumas. Can read me like Dad can read the leaves of a potato. There's some yellow on this leaf here, which means Georgie is having an existential crisis. Dumas raises his eye. Is it about the fruit again? No. It's about the fruit again, he sighs. Come on, let's go grab lunch. Are they cloning people? That kind of a dark turn. The mess hall is blessedly quiet. I pause at the entrance, like always, and admire the violet meadow painted across the ceiling and walls. But let my eyes blur, I can almost imagine I'm in that whimsical alien place. Lunch proper isn't for a few hours yet, but still bread, cheese, and a bowl full of the most beautiful thing in the world. Moon fruit. Dumas pretends he doesn't notice me piling my plate high with the fruit. We find a table in silence, both of us enjoying the ambient silence of the bunker outside the fire. I pull one of the moon fruit apart on the table with 2 forks, testing the tenderness of the flesh, the color of the pith, the size of the seeds. I make a mental note of the salty, sweet scent of this particular fruit, slotting my new mental notes in with previous ideas on how to breathe in a note of caramel. Dumas munches on a sandwich, watching me with curiosity. I really don't get it, he says. It's just a fruit. Yeah, a fruit from the moon. I gesture at the shimmering fruit. That skin glimmers like stars in the sky of indigo velvet. That's just a rumor, he says. He's wrong. I can't prove it, but I know it. When I hold the moon fruit in my hands, I can feel its connection up beyond the surface into space itself. Humans used to live out there. I know it in my heart. So what are you going to tell Dad about all this, he gestures at the dissected fruit for me. We're potato farmers. What we do is important. It's what we're always to do. Yeah, well, I hate it. I flick a seed at him. I want to follow my heart like humans are meant to. He reaches across the table and squeezes my heart. Georgie, humans are meant to support the community. That's how we keep growing even when we're buried down here. We do this together, right? As family. As if I have any idea what I meant to say to that. I didn't even want to think about my future. Excuse me. I shove a piece of moon fruit in my mouth and slouch further down in my seat, dreading the inevitable confrontation with Dad. Dumas is right. I have to think of something before it all blows up, but my heart has no easy answers. One thing that will always be true about living in the bunker: nothing's ever easy. Dumas says he'll comfort me when he eventually heads back to work, leaving me alone with my dissector. Head resting my hands, I gaze at the painted purple meadow covering the walls. Everyone in the bunker knows about Dario's struggle, how he was torn between what he believed in and what would help the community. Found a compromise, didn't he? I see it every day in the murals, adorning the bunker walls. There's always a compromise to be found. My family and my dream are both important to me, so there must be a way to keep them both. I push the fruit pulp around the table, lining the pieces up like props, and then it occurs to me. I can find a way to grow the two crops together to suit each other. I might be able to increase both crops' diversity and resilience. I have enough notes about selective moon fruit breeding floating around in my head, and Dad's brain is filled with potato knowledge. We don't have to butt heads. We can work together. I jump to my feet, hands slamming against the table. People look my way, but I don't care. I'm going to be the desk... Oh, that's nice. So that's actually a pretty common tactic. Is potatoes restore nutrients the ground, I believe. So a lot of places will plant potatoes mixed in with other veggies or fruits and that sort of thing. So while the veggies absorb the nutrients, the potatoes are restoring the nutrients. Right? Alright, yeah, that's alright. So that's that. We're trying to get this up and running. Let's start filling in this side to here. Oh, neat. Oh, really? How much power are we making? Ah, we just can't get it to where we need to go. Gotcha. Grow all this back. We'll grow all this back to, like, here. Because we can only get one Astrobolenia mine on here ever. It's going to be, like, here, here, and here. So these we can't touch. So, knowing that, right, which means the road has to go here, here, and here. Unfortunately. We can also plant like this. Alright, I'm good with that. Alright, yeah. And then this is Planet 2, Island 4. Oh, sorry, that was Planet 3, Island 4. It's the veggies. Planet 3, Island 1. Can we make... Oh, boy. Steel. So we need to ship steel from Planet 1 to Planet 3. Gotcha. Do we have storage for steel? Yes, we're just not getting steel. Gotcha. And this is Stone Highland, so stone's going to be the only thing we can produce. So we're going to delete this for now. And queue up iron. And that's it. And we're just going to tap the hell out of this. Perfect. And we have space in the future for stone smelters, so I don't worry about that. So they'll be making their own steel. We can produce oil. Do we have a chemical plant? So this is producing oil, potentially a lot of oil. This particular island is producing a ton of glass, but it also needs to produce chemicals. And fuel. So once this is drained, we'll have even more space over here. And stone, I'm not worried about. You have cleaners. Oh, are we producing chemicals here? Glass. Oh, we are! Alright. And fuel. Alright, so we're good. So we can do two things on this island. We can, one, delete all our cleaners. F, as weird as it sounds. Cleaners are gone. This cleaner, that cleaner, that cleaner, that cleaner, yep, that cleaner, and that cleaner. So we're deleting all the cleaners, which is going to give us idle workers. And an empty post. So we need to upgrade a couple of these. Anyway, what's our breakpoint? 120. That should be fine. Alright, the cleaners are going down. Why am I deleting the cleaners, you ask? Question. So I can do this. Alright, first cleaner. Boom. Right there. Next cleaner to get as much as possible. Right there. Alright. From there... Well, no, these roads are connected. But there's good. Actually, do we put it... And I don't mind a little overlap. Alright, let's see what's over here. That's another good spot. So there would be ideal. If we just build a quick road here. Then we can do like... this? Yeah, that's fine. It leaves room for expanding sand mines if we have to. He gets a lot, and we'll try to leave these spaces for... We could actually put a wind mine here, a turbine there, and call it a day. Now, the issue is this space. Yeah, we need one in the middle. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to go... Oh, if we put one here... Yeah, it doesn't cover everything. But it does cover a lot over here. And I'm okay with that. So if we put a cleaner here... Yeah, this is actually awkward placement. So this is... Alright, let's delete this. Because it's getting into the water no matter what. Okay, and if we put a cleaner... Yeah... There. And then a fuel refinery. Put the fuel refinery up here now, actually. And call it a day. Question is, where? And I don't... well, we might need the storage. But potentially you could build the storage in this direction. So let's put a second cleaner there. So that gives us 2 cleaners. Also, elevator. Elevator there. Oh. This is a cleaner. He's not getting this. Delete. So where do we have cleaning coverage? I guess right there is fine then. Kind of makes it awkward in the back here. Oh, there we go. Really? You cover that. You're a toolsmith. It's a bit awkward trying to get... I think we put it... This one here. Let's go ahead and rebuild the fuel refinery. So that takes care of that. Yeah, to get everything... You know what? Right there is fine. And that gives us a little back. So I think that's about as many as we had before. Right? We had, what, 6 before? And now we're going to have... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright? So it's 1 more, but it is still less than the... Hello, Storm Unity and Commander Root. Always a pleasure to have you. It is probably a few less than the dozen or so we would normally build. Oh, God. Incoming! Yeah, we don't quite have here, but that's okay. 4 idle workers. Oh, boy. Again, well, we're making steel, but we need to ship in steel as well. Alright. But you can see what I'm going to do. I'm going to upgrade these cleaners to the new and improved versions. Now that we're making chemicals on this island, right? And that will literally just scour the island clean of pretty much all pollutants. That's fine. Is our school on? Yes. Okay, so it just takes time. So back to Planet 3, Island 4. 1, Museum 5. Nice! So we're gonna get a free 40 energy out of this. So we have learned, right? Is that right? So if we go to Planet 2, Island 2. Yeah, it doesn't matter. So this should really be 10%. Right? Because you've got one, you've got this little, but it only ever looks at one. So you can, a batch of 2 is plenty. So if we go back to Planet 3, Island 1. Keep that as it is. Yeah, but like 2 solar panels? Like that? Plenty. Okay. So it's gonna take a while for those guys to be up and running. That's fine. Planet 1, Island 1. How are we doing? You have tools galore. What are you waiting on exactly? It's, yeah, cement, tools. Oh, and the Bolenium. Oh, right. Manage shipping. Island 2 to Island 1. Bolenium, please. 40. And I think 20 is fine. Done. Alright, perfect. Done. Alright, perfect. So now we'll start shipping in everything we need here. We have 2 iron mines. So we can go ham on a few things. Are we shipping in chemicals yet? No. We have room for it. But we're not shipping any in. Alright. And on this plant... Sorry. Here... Island 3... is the one making chemicals. Yes. So we need to ship from Island 3 to Island 1. Oh, that's a skyport. 2 to Crystal. 2 to 1. 2 to 3. Ah! Gotcha. So, we need to ship from Island 3. To Island 1. Hello, this is Gohan the Chinchilla, and we hope you're having a good day, as do I. As always, we hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, feel free to follow, like, subscribe, or comment. Or, even better, come on over to twitch.tv/SparkyTDK and watch me live every Monday through Friday. Thank you for your support.